So my guess is that he probably doesn't even have a very good hand, but he's just calling because he has the ace showing. And now that he's hit good on 4th Street, he's going to bet. And this guy's just, he bricked on 4th and he's bricked on 5th. He needs to get out. I don't know why he checked. He could have checked just assuming that this guy has absolutely nothing. This would have been an even better spot to check than on 5th Street. He might have gotten a bet on 5th Street. This guy seems kind of donkish, but he's for sure not getting paid now. I mean, the best this guy can make is jack low. He's pretty much got the guy board locked. This is a stud high hand right here. I really don't think this guy has an ace. I'm just trying to think of what he started with. I know he doesn't have trip aces. I just have so many outs, it's just I have to call here. So now I have trip queens. He's checking to me now, so I think the best that he has is just a pair of aces, or maybe aces up. So I'm going to have to throw a value bet in here. And yes, my guess is that he had aces up. Aces and 7s. He probably started with 7, 7, ace. Be my guess. Trying to figure out what time I started this. You don't want to make these videos too long. They're kind of a pain to produce and then upload. Still playing rat, so I got the bring in since I have the highest card showing. This guy's betting his 10 low. This guy bricked on 4th Street. This is okay. Yeah, I took it off of the auto fold because if it had gotten to me without anybody else opening the pot, I probably would have bet here, just trying to steal the antes and then bring in. But now that he's come in for a raise, I'm gonna fold. See, this guy was folding. I could have easily picked up that dead money in there. Up card, so I'm to bring in again. And as you can see up here, you can tell when the game is going to switch. This is hand 7 of 8 hands that they're going to play at Raz. Now if it gets to me, I may have a decision here. I was thinking about raising this if they had folded to me, just because there's only 1-7 after me and a 9. Now that he's come in. And sometimes you'll see that. You will see players limp in with really strong Raz starting hands, like say Ace 2-3. I know that's a strategy that some of the better Raz players do. Personally, I don't really like to slow play good starting Raz hands, because they can go to shit real quick. He's got my ace, 2's dead, and 7 and 8 folded here. Oh, my bad. This is stud. This is something that you won't pay attention to when you're playing. Is that you take notice when the game is switched, because I was considering raising here. I think this guy made the same mistake, because he was to bring in, and he instantly raised it to $1. So that's my guess, is that he made the same mistake that I almost made. And that's definitely something you want to take notice of. You know, if you see someone that isn't paying attention to what game is actually being played, you know, just keep raising them. Every once in a while that'll happen. You'll be playing stud, and somebody will think that you're still playing Raz, and they'll be, you know, capping each street. It usually dawns on them about, you know, 6th or 7th street that they've been betting the whole way with a Raz hand, and it's actually stud. Got a pair of 9s. Kind of hard to raise it up with the king, 10, queen left to act. So I'm just gonna let it go. So over here, we are now playing stud high-low. This is pretty much just a Raz hand, but anytime you have an ace and a door card,